Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Alright, so we've already cleared the decks of previous readings. Okay, opened myself up to channel these messages. Let's get started, Spirit. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. These are, my friends, collective readings. Any energy, any sign. Energy does not have a gender. Flip the rules as you see fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And please, if it doesn't resonate, do not take this reading on. With that said, thank you, all of you, for liking and subscribing. Those that have watched, I appreciate that. And let's get started, shall we? All right, Spirit, give me a message for the general collective. Thank you, Spirit. Soulmates. Okay. Oops, something fell over here. Oh my goodness, Spirit. One at a time. Conflicted. So somebody is conflicted about a connection. All right? Soulmate connection. Right? Why are they conflicted, Spirit? Thank you. All right, so there's cause and effect. So there's karmic debts here. Okay, karmic debts. There's healing in the situation. Spying is also here. So somebody's watching you, possibly not with you, paying karmic debts. There's secrets too. Maybe they didn't reveal to you. There's an intimacy to the connection that you had. Yeah, there's an intimacy here. That's probably, the way I'm looking at this situation is that they want a second chance. See, there's an intimacy to the connection that they want to confess. Oh my goodness. They're missing you, thinking about you, right? Yeah, there was resistance to this connection. They ran from you. All right. All right. What do we got here, Spirit? So karma. There's this conflicted thing about karma, though. There's a consequence to them being conflicted, right? So because it was an obvious thing, but it wasn't something they were willing to admit. They concealed how they felt about you. There's a healing, though. There could have been karma that they were paying for other relationships when they met you. They didn't want to tell you that. They were in the middle of healing from those things. Remember that song? I'm trying to think in this situation. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. And it could be like male too. You remind me of a boy I once knew. You wouldn't believe what she put me through. That's just why I can't get with you. Now, obviously the song, the lyrics aren't exactly accurate, but I think it's from Usher. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Wouldn't believe what she put me through. Yeah. I can't remember all the lyrics. But I feel like there was a mirror. There was not a mirroring, but there was something that triggered them that reminded them of this person. You reminded them of this person. And they were already feeling like they had gone through it, like karma, right? But maybe they don't know about karma, right? Spirituality, whatever. They have a 3D knowledge of religion, but not necessarily karma. But they were going through crap because of this person, right? Consequences of the relationship, and they were healing from it. They were in the process of healing, breaking away, moving away from this person, right? A toxic connection, maybe back and forth, in and out. This person put them through it, right? And then something about you reminded them. Even though they felt really connected to you, it says here, there's an intimacy to this connection. I feel like, and they maybe even told you a little bit about their life and stuff, bonding with you. They didn't tell you about this person. There was mystery. They were concealing their feelings for you. They were concealing their feelings about this other person that was conflicted. They were conflicted about it. And now they're spying on you because you're not in their life. They want a second chance. They're obsessed at this point, addicted to your energy, right? They're thinking about you, missing you. They ran from you. They resisted the connection based on their own healing that needed to be done because of what somebody else did to them. And then I guess maybe, I'm not saying you looked like this person, but the behaviors were similar. Okay, and maybe you weren't even aware that you were doing it because they didn't tell you anything, right? But there was something that seemed familiar to them and they weren't going to go down that road again, right? So let's go into it a little bit more. Spirit, give me some information here on this, not spying, but give me this information about them holding back from this person, this mystery. What is this mystery about, Spirit? Give me this, please give me some information on this mystery. Oh my gosh. Saying here, making a choice, okay? And that could be past, present, or future energy, which is always at play. Maybe they made a choice back then. There was a judgment call, right? But then there's also these other couple of, what is it? Other ones that showed up from this book. Let me check. Let me look at the book here. I don't usually go into books anymore, you know that, but I feel like in this instance, since there is a mystery here, let's go into it. If I can open up the book in time. It takes so much time to go through these books. All right, let's see. Saying here, goblins. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. So it's in the upright. So it says, goblins are born when you're wounded, and sometimes something essential is lost in the experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, or the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into the potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is this spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. So there was a negativity connected to this past person that hurt you, if you're the person, right? Or your person, if it's them. Flip the roles. But whatever negativity that attached themselves, these goblins, right, that negative self-talk, when they met you, they were in the process of releasing from that toxicity, the negativity, the attachment to this person, because I think it was a really hard thing for them to detach from this person. But you triggered a similarity, right? I don't know why, but you did. And then you got spirit of place. That's another one. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. It just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question, then name it. You'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. And maybe they weren't authentic. Like I said, they didn't tell you how they felt about you. It didn't tell you how they were feeling. Like maybe that you were triggering them, right? There was no authenticity there. It was almost as if they're so comfortable in being fake that they couldn't even tell you their truth. They might have given you a grain of it, like I said, because they might have confessed some things to you about their situation or their life, but they didn't tell you everything. right? Obviously. And they didn't tell you about this person, past person. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as a lesson. And maybe there were things about you that triggered them, I'm saying. So, I mean, when a relationship is successful, it's because two people choose to work hard on that relationship. And that's a friendship, situationship, whatever. And when it ends, there's blame there too. It's not just one person ending the situation or why it ended, right? There's two people. It takes two. So if there was things that you need to work on. And with that said, if you didn't know because they never told you, then how can you work on it, right? So there has to be an honesty between the two of you. And if you couldn't communicate that with them, or they did not communicate with you about that, then, well, there you go. There's nothing you can do about it. But if there was anything that was said that you could have done, then you have to own up to that, you know? I don't like the way you speak to me in that tone, or I don't like the way you're flippant, or the way you joke about me. Whatever it is, you gotta, you know your story. You gotta be willing, if you want to be successful in a relationship, to change those aspects of yourself, right? And own up to that. And they have to own up to the fact that they can't be truthful in a connection and tell people how they feel if something bothers them. They never told you that. Your personality triggered them into remembering the past person they were trying to break away from, if they were able to break away from them. Acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and longingly embrace the rhythm of life. And I think you did release this person. You accepted what you could not change. But I feel like they have to do that too. They have to release situations, people that don't serve them anymore, whatever, toxic people that hurt them, and let that go. And not that that's an easy thing to do, especially when you love somebody. That's a very difficult thing to accept, that no matter how much you love a person, you're not going to change them. And you can't force a person to love you, not the way you want them to, right? Oh my God. It reminds me of that song, Ay, ay, ay. And I hate it when I remember songs, but I can't remember the lyrics of it. But the song is so damn sad, and I used to hate this song. But it was from James Ingram. And, how the song goes, it was about this girl who, she was so loving to him, and he just didn't feel the same way about it. He loved her as a friend, but he was never going to love her as a relationship. And he's like, your eyes are beaming. You say it's 'cause you're dreaming of how good it's going to be. You said you've been around, and now you finally found everything you wanted and needed in me. But I don't have the heart to love you. No, to hurt you. That's right. Sorry, this is what I hate when I can't remember lyrics. I don't have the heart to hurt you. It's the last thing I want to do. But I don't have the heart to love you, not the way you want me to. You know what I'm saying? And it's like in relationships that can happen where one person feels that love more than the other person. Not to say they don't love you, just they can't love you in the way you want them to. Right? And sometimes that's hard to accept. Because in the Bible it talks about how, and I'm not, preaching on the pulpit. I know for some of you, you might think that, you're like too religious, but it is what it is. It's my channel, right? Be religious if I choose to. It's my channel, I'll be religious if I want to. Religious if I want to. Religious if I want to. You would be too if it happened to you. So, in the Bible, back to the Bible, it says that do unto others as you want unto you. And that's cool. But what if a person has a different morality than you do? Different standards than you do? Then maybe how you love that person isn't enough, or isn't the way they want to be loved. Right? Some people are just innately attuned or innately built to give the bare minimum to a person. Right? Some people are narcissists. They like to play games. They want you to suffer in a sense. Beg for it. And some people are so hurt and broken from life, they just don't have it to give. Not the way you want them to. And I feel that this person really may have cared about you, but they didn't go deeper than that. You were putting all your eggs in that basket, and you didn't understand why it ended, why they couldn't extend themselves like you did to them. But it wasn't equal reciprocity, right? It wasn't equal give and take. They weren't willing to sacrifice for you. They didn't care about you like that. It was like, what? I want you, I need you, but there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Yeah, and it's all because there was only one girl that I would ever love, and that was so many years ago. And though I begged her not to walk out that door, yeah, and she said the same thing to him. I will love you, I want you, I need you, but I'm never gonna love you. So it's like hurt people. Bottom of the line, right? Bottom line. And they hurt you. And they know that. But they felt like, what other choice do they have? They either walk away from you or hurt you. And either way it was going to hurt you, but they felt like the lesser of two evils was for them not to say it, just to walk away from you, versus saying it and breaking you right in front of them. They didn't want to see that. They didn't want to see it. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. All right, let's move on here. Spirit, what do you got here? Yeah, we have 3 of Cups. Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, water signs. I feel like there was a friendship here. Yeah. So there was a friendship. Maybe you partied with this person, hung out with this person, right? Yeah. And drank with this person, right? There was a friendship. And I think that was the hardest part, was losing the friend. The High Priestess, you are an intuitive person, spiritual person. And I think your inner voice told you something about this person, but you chose to ignore the signs. Balance is here. There was an equal give and take. There wasn't teamwork here. The scales of justice were not in your favor, my friend. This person needed to find their balance. They were juggling too many things in their head. Right? They didn't know if they wanted to let go of the past person. I think they had a hit and quit it with that person. Back and forth, Yeah, the Hierophant is here. You have a religious strength to you. You draw on God, right? This person doesn't. You have spiritual wisdom. Maybe you shared that with this person, but they don't they're not atheistic, but I think it was like maybe they had religion when they were younger, but they didn't necessarily practice it like you did, and you weren't on the same page in that way. You have a strength, a bravery, a confidence. They can see you overcoming hardships and obstacles. They admire you for that. They admire you for the caring, loving person that you are. Queen of Swords. But there's a difference in you now. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's almost like a boundary line that you've drawn in the sand against this person. They feel it. They want to renew their friendship with you. I think if they ever come towards you, it would be in that vein. Like, I want to be a friend of you. Let's talk, whatever. Because I feel like they have this feeling, this epiphany, that you were always a good friend to them. They could trust you. They should have given you more. I feel like they scratched the surface, but they really didn't go deeper than that. They were in a hurt place at the time, and yeah, there's a death. So it was an ending here. Yeah. Because they weren't honest. They weren't honest about what they were going through. Yeah. They didn't want to tell you that. I don't know why they didn't want to tell you that. They should have. They only thought of you as a friend, but maybe they respected that you didn't. You thought of them as more than that. I don't know. They didn't want to go into it and tell you about somebody else, knowing that you felt more about them in like a relationship type of way. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, it's a mischance, a missed opportunity. Knight of Swords is here. They want a change. They're determined, though, to get this change. You're being celebrated on some level. They want to team up with you. They want to team up with you like they've done in the past. Four of Wands is here. Wands is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But I feel like they intuitively know that there's a boundary line here, that you guarded against them now, where in the past you were very open with them. And maybe you'll never be that way again. You know, that's what they're afraid of. They miss their friend. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Maybe you're defensive now. Maybe you're mirroring what they were like in the past, defensive. But there's momentum and action happening in the background with this person, Eight of Wands. They're very burdened by this separation between the two of you. Ten of Wands, yeah. Because they realize that it was unfair of them to judge you so quickly, you know? Eight of Cups is here, and the reverse. They stayed in a very bad situation for a long time, you know, and they needed to heal, to move forward, and they just stayed stuck for a long time, not really making a choice or a decision. But they see that Ten of Cups is ahead here, a legacy, a future, happiness. The sun is here too, and it's really giving light and truth to the past person versus you. That you weren't the same person. You're this Empress, right? Yeah, it has here the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're very independent, self-sufficient. You're winning it. Whatever you're doing, it's very successful, and you're not a taker, and that's something that the other person was. The moon is here, you know. They deceived themselves, and they were living in the land of an illusion. When right now, they're seeing clearly that they want to choose you. The Two of Cups is here. Yeah, the world is here. They know that they could have success with you. They see you as successful. They want to be a part of that. And if you're not yet, you're close to it. Nine of Wands is here. You're close to success. Whatever you're working on, keep going, man. Keep going, keep glowing, because you are changing this person, even though you don't know that, because you're not in contact with this person. They're changing based on you. They're seeing you, and they want to They want to elevate themselves to meet that, or meet where you're at. They want to team up with you. Queen of Pentacles. That's who you are. Nurturing, working, hard person. A healer. They see that in you. They see the good in you. Not just the negative that they saw in the past or named it in the past as negative, your attributes. They see you as hardworking. They see you as successful, right? Maybe in the past they thought you were a taker. Maybe they thought you just wanted them for their money, But they realize you're not that person, You don't need their money. You're successful on your own, or you were going to be successful on your own, right? They have to let go and move on. And I think that they are transforming. They are the Magician. They are manifesting that. The Chariot will move in a forward direction. They want to offer you their cup of love. Knight of Cups is here. Heartbreak. Yeah, they know that the separation is breaking their heart too. And they're being enlightened. The Hermit is here. Yeah, they have had financial losses though. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, but they feel really charged. Knight of Wands is here towards you now, and they really look at you in a different way, in a very sexual way. They see you as somebody that they could partner up with, team up with, that you would be a great asset to them, versus the other person that just broke their heart, used them up and spit them out, and then would play games with their head, and then do it all over again, break away to take away, you know what I mean? And then make the person run after them, chase them, and then do it all over again, right? Separate from them, make them come running back, that type of thing. It was a back and forth nonsense. It broke them in a lot of ways, yeah. This person is used to getting what they want, though. Yeah, and I don't know if they were trying to control you by doing this too. They had their own toxicities. They're watching you though. Yeah, they might have to travel to get to you though. But they see you as, jackpots here. So you might have money, or you're going to be having money. I don't know. I have no idea. This could be about this other person though. This person that was in their life before could be a taker, forceful, right? Never has the facts but makes up lies. Somebody they had to travel to get to. Somebody who forced them to do what they're bidding, right? Somebody who's nosy. Somebody thought they were going to get money from this person, or your person had unexpected money that they were going to take from, right? Use them for cash. Yeah, somebody that didn't have much. Or even lied and said they didn't have much to get money. Yeah, somebody that's a bitter person. They're not spiritual. They don't like to be. They're not happy. Maybe they married somebody else for money. Yeah, somebody that's at the risk of losing their kids at this point too. Yeah, very bitter individual, right? Fire starter. Yeah. Yep. Somebody has legal issues right now. And they're moving on from this person. Finally, they're moving on from this person. Yep. They're moving in silence, not telling anybody. Yeah. But they are leaving this individual behind. This person that they were stuck with for a long time in toxic behaviors, Believing their lies. Feeling sorry for them. Sending them money. Visiting them. Person that was a wolf in sheep's clothing, it says. They're reflecting. Yeah, that's what it says about the Hermit. They're going into introspection and realizing who this person is. They could have caught a sexual disease, an infection from this person. Yeah. This person, every time they thought this person from the past that you were dealing with was going to leave them, they'd start calling them up and love bombing them. This person has a bad reputation. They'd realize they wasted time on this individual, right? This person blocked them. Yeah, this person robbed from them, right? They were hooked for a long time. And then they became broke because of it. Yeah, and it just says, you know what? It's been played out. There's an ending to this connection. They're no longer going to take from this person anymore. Sad. But they want to contact you. Right? They want to tell you they're sorry. Maybe even tell you the truth about what's going on. And you were always friends. And I feel like they're going to come in with a friendship offer, right? Get some coffee talk. That's all I have for you today on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe. I'd love to have you. Till next time. Be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.